ready for my super cool stream? Got my microphone hooked up. Oh, I forgot to do a pinned comment. How about... Geez, this live stream thing changed, eh? Where's my poll? How do I create a poll? YouTube Live changed again. Actually, I don't see the word poll. Retouch, hide, let it, lighting, the back button, add, copy link, Snapchat, chat. Strange. Well, I guess I won't be doing a poll tonight. What up, 700 viewers? How's my audio for the 700 viewers in the chat? Ugh. What is up, you guys? Wow, this is not gonna go good. Still nobody watching, huh? What a surprise. Guys, there's nobody in here yet. Isn't that such a huge surprise? I've only been doing this for a month and a half. Guys, laying in bed and streaming so hard I can't even do that right. Carter Palmer says, what's up? What's up, 5 viewers? How's my audio? 5 viewers. Welcome to the chill stream. Tonight I'm going to a bar down the road. It's a Thanksgiving special at the bar, you guys. I'm going to go to a bar, meet some new people. Maybe meet a girlfriend. That'd be nice. Get a little girlfriend. Oh, what up, 9 viewers? I thought I'd do a little chill stream today. Later on, I'm gonna go to the bar. I'm gonna talk to some pretty women who look into my eyes all night. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool to get some lovers looking at me? What up, 9 viewers? You want to chill? You guys want to chill with me for 10-20 minutes? Carter, yeah, I am in bed, bro. What up, bro? Welcome to the chill stream. Sam, what a cool name. You must be the only Sam on YouTube who got lucky enough to have your name. Me, I'm David Duthie 1. Unfortunately, somebody else stole my name before me. So on today's live stream, we're just gonna chill, man. We're not gonna do anything special at all, bro. So you can scroll away and look for somebody else if you want. But this is as chill as it gets, you guys. Laying in bed and focusing on homeostasis. We got Lydia in the house. What up, Lydia? Yesterday I had a great training session in the gym, I told you. And today I'm good and sore. My nose is burning like crazy, bro. All's okay. Well, that's cool. I'm sure the 5 viewers are going to leave. And it's going to be Carter, Lydia, and Sam left because people who don't talk usually don't stick around. Ugh. But that's fine. Guys, give me a sub, and I post every single night at 9 p.m., but today I thought I'd do it a little bit earlier. Carter, I'm doing good, man. I'm cooking some chicken. I got some chicken in the oven downstairs in a roasting pot. It's covered at 350. I put a bunch of spices in there, ranch, barbecue, salt, pepper, Mexican spices, and an onion. I ran out of potatoes, but I might go get some potatoes later on there. because I actually got potatoes on sale, man. I got two 15-pound bags of potatoes for only $3. That's like the potato deal of a lifetime, dude. Isn't that crazy? I love it. I love living in New Brunswick where all the food is so cheap. Lydia, how are you? Ready for a long weekend? Oh, yeah, I'm ready. Lydia knows it's a long weekend. We got a holiday on Monday. I actually went to the garage today to make an appointment for my tire change, How old are you? Says Carter Palmer. Carter, I'm 32 years old right now, bro. I'm 32 years old. And from 25 years old to 30 years old went by pretty quick. Went by pretty quick, man. Thanksgiving, yeah, that's the one for Canada. Eh? What about the Thanksgiving for the United States? Is that over, or is that just getting started? That's what I should have did, you guys, for the 15 guys, men and women that's in the stream right now. I should have labeled this as a Thanksgiving stream. I mean, I don't really know what to do, but whatever. MSD Talia says hi, bro. What up, man? I love your profile picture, MSD. Welcome to my chill stream where I just talk to people, get to know everyone, little community type stuff, nothing too serious. Actually, at 4 in the morning, I was playing Clash of Clans on my phone, and 5 people were watching me because a guy from Iran suggested I play Clash of Clans. So I started playing Clash of Clans. Okay, the United States is November Thanksgiving. Okay, yeah, I knew it was a little bit later. Right on. But to tell you, Lydia, I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving as much as I used to anymore because I eat turkey pretty regularly in my diet as it is because it's really cheap here in New Brunswick. You can get a bird for like $20. Diego Gomez. Hi, man. What are you doing? I'm just chilling in bed, bro. I'm getting ready. I'm cooking some chicken and I'm going to go to the bar later. Gonna hang out with some ladies, gonna see some ladies, gonna see what kind of clothes they're wearing. I'm gonna look at them and I'm gonna think about them and I'm gonna pay attention to them. And I'm gonna watch them drink and I'm gonna watch them dance like every other man at the bar does. I gotta go now. Take care. Stay safe. All right, Lydia. Catch you later, man. Lady, I should say. Catch you later, Lydia. Bye. I still got Tiago here and the 11 people in the chat. Guys, give me a sub. If you guys are going to scroll away, give me a sub before you go because I'm live streaming every night, so don't miss me, boys and girls. We got 11 people in the house. Oh, see, everybody just left as soon as I said that. Hey, isn't that funny? I ask for a subscriber and everybody leaves. But what are you going to do in life, eh? I guess I'm kind of a boring streamer. I actually saw a streamer throwing ping pong balls in a cup yesterday, and he had like 2,000 active viewers just off of throwing ping pong balls in a cup, And then I kind of thought about that. I was like, maybe I should do that. Maybe people will stick around if I do that. When you're a small creator, the algorithm pushes only tiny pools of viewers there, but you know slowly but surely. I don't mind a challenge. I don't mind talking to you guys, meeting new people and that. But like I say, normally I'm online at 9 p.m. and that's when I get my regulars. That's when I get my regulars. Hang out with the rigs. But today I met some new people. I met Tiago. That's pretty cool. Let's see all the people that I just talked to today. We talked to Sam, we talked to Carter, and we talked to Roman. Are any of you guys still in the house? Let me know. What's up, Tiago? Where are you from, man? You look like you're from Greece or something. I'm from New Brunswick, Canada. Yeah, I do, Tiago. I make lives every single day, man. Every single day at 9 p.m. I hang out with you guys, talk to you guys, get to know what you guys are doing, learn a little bit about you guys. There's so many people in the world, and I feel like hardly anyone knows each other. But that's what I find interesting. I like to see what people do in a day. I ask people, "Oh, you're from Brazil? Right on, right on. The Mr. Olympia is coming up, and there's a guy from Brazil who might win, replacing Chris Bumstead. Hey, that's Raymond Dino. He's from Brazil. He could win. He could win, man. He's got huge forearms, big bodybuilders there. I know there's a big athletic community in Brazil. Brazil is underrated for athletics, which is cool, man. I wish I had big forearms like Ramon Dino. Looks like it's just you and me in here, Tiago. So yeah, I'm cooking some chicken there, and man, I'm looking forward to cooking some chicken because I need my protein. Once you hit your 30s, bro, you need your protein like no joke, and lots of her. Yeah. Yeah, I know him, KKK. Right on, and like, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, bodybuilder. Yeah. And normally I have like a script planned and I talk about certain things, but today I don't really know what to say. Moon the Wolf. That's a cool name. What up, Moon the Wolf? I watch a live streamer called Wolfheart FPS. He's a cool streamer. What do you do, Moon? Tell me a bit about yourself. I live stream every day at 9 p.m. Just chill streams, brah. Just chill streams. If you like chilling out, this is the place. Put your phone down, watch a bit of TV, pick out a video you want to watch, and then just keep swiping me on by. Pretty much, that's how everybody else treats me. I post shorts every day. If you like my crap, stick around. If you don't, go away. That's the brutal honesty right there. But yesterday I had a good chest workout. I ate Oreo cheesecake, high protein yogurt, chicken, coffee. I slept all day. I had trouble sleeping last night, so I just cleaned my room all night. And yeah, I'm a simple dude. You make masks? Oh, that's awesome, dude. Recently I was watching like Zelda Majora's Mask and some of these other Zelda video games or whatever, man. That's awesome. Cat masks, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Cat mask. Yeah. Those are pretty popular, man. What's your culture, Moon the Wolf? Like, where are you from? Are you native or are you from Brazil like Tiago or what? I I never really got into carving myself because carving is a slow process, takes a lot of time, takes a lot of patience. You got to sit there, and it's good if you have like a surveillance job or something like that, or maybe like a security guard job, like at night when no one's around and you whittle on a mask. That'd be cool. But for people who's doing stuff, it's hard to find the time. I like Chrono Cross. I don't know what that is. What is Chrono Cross? Tiago. Okay, you're from New Hampshire. Right on, right on. You're just from New Hampshire. Okay. I know some native people from New Hampshire, actually. Holly LaRock, a few natives from New Hampshire, but they moved to the east coast of Quebec. Okay, it's a PS1 game. Right on, Tiago. Yeah. Sometimes I scroll on TikTok and I see people posting what's the best PS1 game and what's the best PS2 game, and and they put on this music. It's like ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na, ba-na, or whatever, and it makes me want to work out. You guys, like, the music makes you want to work out? Native. Yeah, native people, just like Micmac people. When you don't understand, oh, you said you're from New Hampshire. I said I know a few native people that are Micmac from New Hampshire, but they moved to the east coast of Quebec. And I said, her name is Holly LaRock. That's all. Zolani, I remember you from a couple days ago. What's up? What's up? Welcome to my chill stream. Welcome back. You found me again. You were scrolling and the YouTube algorithm landed on me. Oh, I'm so happy. What up, Mickey? What are you doing? What'd you do today? Today I just had some chocolate cake. cleaned my bedroom, got a winter tire change. Like born in now? Yeah, yeah, they were born over there. I'm pretty sure. Yep. And they got family over there. Yep, that's right. I mean, growing up, you never know who you meet, right? That's right, Moon. Yeah, and the Micmac native culture does like carving masks, and sometimes actually, Moon, they sell masks like native carved masks for like $2,000 each. It takes like 20 hours of work though. You got to go in the woods, you got to cut down a tree, you got to split it in half, you got to carve a mask. The mask carving takes about 40 hours if you do it traditionally. I'm a Therian. Okay, right on, bro, right on. And anyway, after the mask is carved, paint it a little bit, oil it a little bit, and of course, people would do traditional dances and things like that, wearing the mask, and very symbolic, obviously. And normally, only rich people buy a mask for like $2,000, right? But of course, it took 40, 60 hours to carve too. And there's also people who make ceremonial pipes, obviously. Uh, those are expensive too, but they're almost kind of harder to make and they're more rare to make. I wouldn't say harder to make actually, but they're just more rare to make and it's a different whittle. Landmark reinforcing. What's up, dude? We're just talking about native masks and we were talking about how like carving a mask for traditional purposes and all that kind of stuff there. And I would like to do that stuff, but I just don't have the time like I used to, which I know I sound like an old man or something, or like I'm super busy. But we were talking about how respectful it is for somebody to go into the woods and cut down a tree and do all the things, do all that stuff. You make Therian masks. I thought you said you make a cat mask. Now, what's the difference between a cat mask and a Therian mask? Hey, maybe you can post a photo on my community page for all of us to check out your mask. Hey, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see your work, bro. I'd love to check it out. So, what up, 6 viewers? I post live every night at 9 p.m. pretty much. If you like chilling, talking, being social, get to know everyone, tell us what you do. Don't be shy. Tell us what you did today. And just chill out. This is a chill stream, boys and girls. So, Lenny, Mickey, what about you? What creative stuff do you like to do, Mickey? For me, pretty much my physical creative stuff is just working out. I just love working out so much. I just don't even want to do anything else physical or whatever because it kind of interferes with the working out then. Like, let's say I cord wood all day. Well, I might not be able to get a PR or lift as much weights that day. So it's hard sometimes choosing in life between what you love to do and what you should be doing, eh? Imagine the 6 people watching the stream. Like, should you keep doing what you love doing, or should you do what like you should do, but you don't want to do it because you love to do other stuff, right? That's always a hard decision for us as we are creators in this life and we do these types of things. Okay, all types of animal masks. Right on, animal masks. That's interesting, man. Huge respect, bro. That is awesome. I used to do a lot of hunting. I used to do a lot of trapping. I used to do a lot of wildlife conservation work. It's a lot of fun being in the woods. It's also dangerous at times. You never know what you're going to see. One time I did see a Sasquatch. One time I did see, a few times I've seen alien spaceships floating by, those big silver things. But whatever. Of course, nobody would believe you anyway, but if you're in the woods long enough, you'll see some strange things, my friends. I gym sometimes, bench press, right on, Mickey. I love bench pressing too. I don't even lift up heavy weights when I bench press, but I just get a great full range of motion, good contraction, lengthening the muscles when I bring it down, pushing it up, contracting, kind of squeezing it at the top a little bit, shortening of the muscle. And then sometimes you just pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, and just push and push and push, kind of like with your nerves or whatever. And the muscles just like bouncing the weight off there. Push it, push it. Yep, a lot of fun, a lot of fun. I used to be stronger, I think, a couple of years ago, but now I just kind of, now I'm at my chill zone or whatever, I guess, which really 32, I should be trying to get stronger, really, but maybe I will get stronger one day, who knows, from all the contractions. Moon the Wolf. In the future, I would want to be a professional Therian mask maker. Right on, man. Well, bit by bit, you'll get better and better, you know? The more you do it, the more you get better at anything, right? All it takes is just a little bit of time. Research some YouTube videos about little tips and tricks in that. Buy yourself some good lathes and whittles and all that kind of stuff. Yep. Yeah, Tiago, I didn't really know the word Therian until I entered this chat. Hey, do you know about that stuff, Tiago? Do they do any kind of ceremonial stuff with masks and animals and all that kind of stuff? I don't know. But, yeah, interesting. Meki, you still with us? You like bench pressing, but you guys never said what you did today. Haha. Cap Moon, Cap Moon. It's funny you say cap and give me a little hat because I got a sunroom at the house I'm living in, and it rains in the sunroom, and there was a carpenter who was like, "I'm gonna cap the roof. I'm gonna put a little hat on it," and I'm like, and then I see you today, and you're like, "Cap? Oh, geez, that's weird." And moon too. We had a full moon here in eastern New Brunswick a couple of days ago. That was pretty cool. No women were chasing me down the street though, unfortunately, so it was kind of a bummer. No vampires or werewolves either. Oh, it's not what you think. Sorry. All right, whatever, Moon. Whatever. Yeah, also, Moon, if you could do like salmon sculptures or something like that, I would get a lot of money. You get a lot of money for that. Like just anything traditional. You know what I mean? I don't know what traditional animals are in New Hampshire, but oh, it's basically another type of furry. Maybe. Maybe. It does sound fantasy like. I don't know. I'm trying to get Moon to be like more chill. I got a feeling that I gotta give Moon here some guidance. Door kickers tactical. What's up, dude? I never seen you for 2, 3 days, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the chill stream. Just chilling, laying in bed. I'm cooking some chicken, and the chicken is gonna be ready in probably half an hour from now. Actually, less. Sorry, I was busy. That's okay, dude. Were you playing Door Kickers Tactical? Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? There was a young lady in the chat a couple days ago. Her name was like Lexi or something like that. I hope she's doing okay. She's from Denmark. Moon the Wolf says it's not a furry. It's something you make with like a cat mask and like felt and stuff like that. Yeah, see, I was thinking when you said that word there, it kind of made me feel like that it was not like a not like a really serious wooden mask, you know. I bench press 30 pounds per day, depending on my mood, Mickey says. Okay, right on, right on. Now, usually an Olympic barbell starts off at 45 pounds empty. So you must be bench pressing with like uh, like the bicep barbells, basically, or whatever that. It's like a rack of bars with weights on them that go from anywhere from 5 pounds to 100 pounds. And then, like you say, you bench press 30 pounds per day, unless you mean 30 pounds per side on the bar. I'm not really sure, in which case that would be 60. But yeah, right on, right on. I lift everywhere in between, but my favorite right now is just low and medium weights. But right now, yesterday was yesterday was light weights too, actually. Now that I think about it. Biceps, though. I've been training my biceps really hard lately. But you know something? You can train your biceps really hard, and I'll tell you why, Mickey. Uh, you can train your biceps really hard because your biceps is a small muscle on your body, okay? So therefore, it like repairs quicker and it makes you less tired in your nervous system or something. But if you train your chest with a barbell, you're also training your shoulders and your triceps, right? So that's three muscles: chest, shoulders, triceps. So you're going to be like more sore and more tired, right? So you have to eat more protein and rest more. But if you're just training small muscles, you can train them a lot harder. But if you're doing something like a deadlift, let's say, then then you're going to be, if you lift deadlifts that's really heavy, you're going to be really sore, really tired, let's say, because that's called like a compound movement. Compound movement is barbell, uh, chest press, deadlifting, or squatting. That's compound movements, and that's usually makes you more tired, but kind of makes you bigger and stronger too, right? But it all depends what you like. I'm just trying to give you some advice. Door kickers, aye. Door kickers, send me some hearts, bro. Send me some hearts, bro. Mickey, how long you been working out for? Welcome 8 people in the chat that's swiping by. Welcome to my live. We're just chilling, talking about our hobbies, talking about what we did today. Very, very chill. Give me a subscribe and keep scrolling if you're bored. If you're bored and you want to leave and you want some excitement, give me a subscribe and a like and a comment. How about the algorithm? Shameless plug, but I gotta do it because that's what it takes. Door Kicker's opinion on Therians. We were just talking about that a while ago, you guys. 8 people in chat. Therian is supposedly cat felt mask making. Okay, so that's how interesting my live streams are, where people tell us about their hobbies and that. I didn't really know that people made like cat mask type stuff, but I was talking about like traditional dancing wood carving masks that sell for like $2,000. But our friend here from New Hampshire is not as interested in that. He's more interested in the crafty stuff. And there's nothing wrong with people who like crafts, man. I used to do crafty stuff too whenever I was younger. I used to build benches, and I used to build chairs and tables, and I used to build fine cabinetry for people and myself primarily, obviously. But I turned a new leaf in life, and I decided that I just want to just work out, and that'll be like my physical activities, right? Is like training with weights and that. So unfortunately, I kind of give up uh, like carpentry and creative stuff or whatever, because another thing too, you guys, it's hard for me to build something. Let's say, guys, okay, think about it like this. Think about it like this. Imagine building like a table, okay? You build a table for a young family. You charge like $300. It took you 3 hours to make or something like that. You drove to the store, you bought all the materials, you cut it all up real nice, you worked real hard. Your little fingers are sore, your little muscles are sore from drilling in screws and all that stuff. And you sell it for $300, right? Okay, you gotta go door kicker, see you later. And to continue my story, it's like what happens is that you sell it for $300 to the family, and then the kids, they write markers on it, they kick the legs, they scruff it up, they rough it up. And for me personally, as a craftsman, I I just can't get my head around the idea of putting my blood, sweat, tears, and my heart into something and selling it to someone for money, let's say. And then, they're free to do what they want with it, but they kind of abuse what it is that I've created. Or they kind of hurt the objects or something, or they scuff it up. And, when I sold it to them, I wanted it to look so nice and so perfect. And within 2, 3 days, it's got scratch marks on it or something like that. And I don't know. So that's why I don't really, and I never really had support from my friends or family to start a business in carpentry or anything like that. So I decided to turn a new leaf, and that's when I really just started working out. And I just started weightlifting. And weightlifting is a greedy sport. It's a greedy sport, and it's also a lonely sport. You're by yourself, but you also got to be on yourself to build muscle and get better and all that stuff. And there's competitive people out there who's doing the same thing as you, right? And there's a lot of people that's trying to bring you down or whatever. And that's when I learned that people's trying to steal your energy in life, like in the work world. And if you guys, 9 people watching today, and you guys are about to leave and never see me again, that's fine. But know this, don't allow anybody out there in your life, in the work world, to make it so that they steal your energy and then they sit around and take it easy. Don't allow anybody out there to steal your energy, steal your freedom, steal your dreams, and steal your time. Okay? Lucky, are you AI? No, I'm not AI, bro. Why would you say AI? You think I'm AI because I'm so bald? Is that why? Lucky, 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 lucky. Give me a subscribe, bro. Welcome to the chat, bro. Give me a sub. I go live every single day, bro. I go live every single day. And don't forget too, I just gave that message to the 9 people in the chat. They heard what I had to say and then they left. So that's good, man. That's how you got to do it in life, you know? You give people advice, you may never see them again, man. Now I just got to be sure nowadays. Right on, Lucky. I mean, it's funny you say that because I never seen too many AI live streams yet. But speaking about live streams, I might have to leave pretty soon because, yeah, it is discouraging to see people leave. I'm back. Don't worry. I heard everything you said. Right on, Moon the Wolf. Right on, man. I think now it's just you and Lucky in the chat. So I think it's actually I think it's a little bit lonely now. I think the YouTube algorithm is going to suppress me or whatever. Usually the YouTube algorithm like sprays people in here and there and you'll get people like 10, 20, 30 people. I'll drop a sub. Thanks, bro. But I might not be able to find you, so I might not be able to talk. Okay, well, Lucky, don't forget you can also do something called ring the bell. Close to the subscribe button, there's a little bell. If you press on the little bell, every single time I go live or whenever I post a short, you will get a +1 red bell notification saying that I just did something, and then you can click on it and check me out there. So don't forget, brother. Don't worry, I will stay. Thanks a lot, Moon the Wolf. No, I was just saying, like, as a small YouTube creator, uh, the algorithm cannon fodders people in and out. And people don't know what they want to see, and then they come back sometimes. They scroll up, they scroll away, and then they scroll back, and then they scroll away, and then they scroll back, right? All right, Moon, thanks for ringing the bell, dude. You're definitely not going to miss me now. I usually post 9 p.m. live Atlantic time streams. So right on, dude. Hang out, chill, get to know my community. Oh, geez, I got an itchy nose. Yeah. So like I was saying, the YouTube algorithm sprays in people there 10 at a time, and when people stay less than a minute, usually what takes place is they close the pool, it's called, and then who I'm with is who I'm with for pretty much the remainder of the stream, whether it's 1 hour or 3 hours, it's pretty much the same, I noticed. So I would leave my streams down to about 45 minutes a day, and 45 minutes to an hour and a half. If there's a lot of people in here, then I'll stay for an hour and a half because I like talking to people. But if there's only 2 or 3 people and I'm just talking nonstop for an hour and a half, that kind of sucks, eh? Do you have a dead-end job? Says Evan S. No, I don't, brother. Thanks for asking, though, man. Do you have a dead-end job? Let me know. Let me know what you like to do in your. Let me know where you like to work, man. What do you like to do? Evan S. Did your parents mess up your life? Yeah, they kind of did, but I'm back on track now, bro. Thanks for asking. Uh, people could screw up your life too, but also you can screw up your own life. But also you can get back on track because of like choices you make and stuff like that. And try and be positive. Try and drink a lot of water, bro. I know it's not easy. Even if you're thirsty, it's a sign of dehydration, bro. Just eat a lot of food, and I know it sucks, but yeah, I have a dead end job. Oh, it sucks, man. Yeah, I know it's not easy. Like a restaurant job, for example. Usually a restaurant job is only good for the owner or the head chef, and everybody else is like struggling, bro? You should watch Theory and Territory. Moon the Wolf, man, I'm telling you, bro. If you post on my community, there's a section on my YouTube page called Community, okay? You can post your cat stuff of Theory and stuff, Theory and Territory, man. I love to check it out. I love to learn about it. But I might forget. I might forget about you if, like, after this live stream, because I said I'm going to the bar and I want to hang out with some ladies, bro. Evan, you still with us? Mulzak, what a crazy name, dude. I like your profile picture, man. You look like my music teacher. Hope you have a great life. God love you, man. Thank you so much, dude. I hope you get along well with your music teacher, man. Sounds like you do. uh, I used to play piano whenever I was a little kid. Tell me where you're from, Mula Zach. Are you taking a university music course or what, dude? I used to work in the woods with a man who took a jazz course in university, and he is a silviculture forestry technician. He was a cool guy. He used to listen to jazz in the woods and smoke cigarettes in an old Jeep. And I never liked jazz until I started hanging out with Mr. Martin. He was just a really cool guy, super hard worker too, like too hard of a worker, eh? Moon, what Darians are? Yeah, exactly, man. I'll learn all about it when you post it in my community, brah. You drink beer at the bar, you should try taking a THC gummy with it. You know something, Evan? I took a THC gummy, but it just made me dehydrated and probably bothered my liver a little bit. And THC gummies are just not for me, bro. I tried it, but I got too much of a buzz, bro. I don't do anything because I don't want to stay after school. Okay, Zach, whatever. Well, stay after school, play some music with your music teacher, bro. Just take it easy, bro. I used to stay after school once in a blue moon. Evan, are you Canadian? Yes, sir, I am Canadian. I'm from Eastern New Brunswick, Restigouche region, chilling like a villain. Yes, sir, Evan. Yeah, I'm Canadian. Sometimes I'm thinking about moving away, though, to the States. What school did I used to go to? Well, I don't want to give too much private information about me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I went to elementary school, I went to high school, I went to SAGEP, I went to adult ed, I went to trade school, I went to all five of the domains, bro. Because I feel like I go to stay overnight. Uh, you can only come to where I am if you're rich, bro. Not too many people on my stream say they're gonna fly over to where I live, right? Evan, yeah, you sound like an East Coaster. Yeah, I'm an East Coaster, man. It's funny you say that, dude. Yep. Why would you move to the States? Uh, well, you said you work a dead end job, right? Well, imagine working a dead end job, but the pay is even better. And Evan, there's like a housing crisis in Canada right now, bro. A cheap house in Canada is like 300 grand, man. People like you and me are never gonna be able to afford a house if we only make 20 grand a year, bro. Like I cannot, like I can't go to Britain, you know what I mean, bro? Britain is in shambles. Britain is falling apart. So, what can I say, dude? What can I say, bro? I think my phone might have froze, guys. Every once in a while, when I look at hidden comments or whatever, or staged or throttled comments, I don't see it. Yeah, but you sure the States is better? Uh, Evan, only certain states in the United States. Like, Evan, there's people on YouTube who drive around quiet towns in the United States, and those are good places to live because they're very, very quiet, low population, houses only like 30, 60 grand, very, very low crime. It's only certain places in the United States where crime's really bad, eh? Like Moon the Wolf here, he says he's from New Hampshire, eh? Tell us a little bit about New Hampshire, bro. New Hampshire is the best, he says. See, Evan? People love it there. Where are you from, Evan? Are you from Canada? Where are you from? What up, 5 people in the chat that's about to swipe away? Give me a like, give me a sub, and be social before you go away forever. Well, I don't even know what to say, guys. I can smell my chicken, though. My nose is like fried, though. For some reason, I took a nap in my room, and my room smelled friggin' weird, and had to open a window, man. My nose was burning like crazy. I'm a they, them. All right, Moon, that's no problem, bro. Evan, you know how much the healthcare is in the States? Yeah, but I'm 32, you know what I'm talking about, so I'm pretty healthy, you know what I mean? I know, Evan, I know. You're trying to discourage me from going to the States, I know. But the thing is, Evan, like being Canadian with public health paid healthcare kind of sucks here in the States too. Because, okay, you're from Ontario, cool, man, cool. What I'm trying to say is the healthcare system kind of sucks in Canada too, right? Because the public health is totally controlled by the liberals, bro. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Evan? I mean, if you say something they don't like, bro, they'll cancel you, bro. You know, they might just give you a maid, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Maid. You know, if you start saying stuff that certain doctors don't want to hear, bro, you know, but whatever. May you never know what's really going on. Health, I don't know her. Yeah, so what up, 3 viewers? So thanks for chilling out with me, you guys. You know, cool new crowd. I met some new people today. Every day I meet new people. Yesterday I met people from like Europe. So today I got some Canadians there. That's good. Evan, you drink Screech? No, actually, I don't really drink alcohol anymore, man. I pretty much decided to give it up in the past. Just because I figure, well, my life is hard enough. What if I accidentally become a drunk or something and screw up my life even more? Jeez, I haven't had a beer in like 7 years, man. Just go to the bar and drink pop. Fuck it. Screw it. I just go to the bar and drink a pop, dude. I get my buzz from lifting heavy ass weights. But yeah, I know. Being sober is tough. Being sober, man, is freaking tough. Because you do not have anything to take the edge off. But sometimes addictions, they put the edge on, bro. Sometimes you don't realize it too, but addictions make your life harder. When originally it was supposed to make your life easier. But then you start doing it like habit forming every day or whatever. And then it's called overuse or whatever. Or it's called a chronic. Yeah, like a chronic drinker means pretty much that they do it every day. And a chronic drinker, basically, too, like if you're chronically ill, someone would describe you as chronically ill. That means you're not doing good, you know. But if you were chronically healthy, somebody would be like, they would not use that terminology. You'd probably lose your mind having a beer, rock and roll. Well, a beer, like the first half of a beer tastes good, the bottom half of a beer tastes kind of not so good, more or less just liquid. And drinking beer too affects your training and recovery, and dehydration and that too. So, you know, since I'm on this muscle building journey, I kind of don't want to drink, but how much muscle am I gonna build if I'm not eating enough protein? But I can smell my chicken, you guys. You guys might force me to lose my chicken. Moon the Wolf says, do not end the live. I'm sorry, bro, but I might have to end her pretty freaking soon. I can smell my chicken. If you cause me to burn my chicken, you're going to have to e-transfer me some money to stay on longer. And then actually what I have to do is I still have to go to Walmart and then purchase that chicken and then cook it. And by the time I eat it, it'll be midnight Atlantic time because right now it's like 9 p.m. Atlantic time. So I gotta eat my chicken and go to the bar, dude, have a pop, and stare at pretty women. There's 20,000 people in my town, and only about 100 of them are pretty women. Dude, do you go swimming this summer? No, bro, I never swam once this summer, man. Hey, Moon the Wolf. Jocelyn, what up, Jocelyn? You're catching the tail end of the stream. I'm right about to leave. Kind of. Right about to leave in a way. But can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys check out my short where I had Valentine, my dog, lying down and I had some red words? And on my short, it's 15 seconds. And I was like, Valentine, the dog is a lazy morning. And I only got like 30 views. Of course I remember you, Jocelyn. I'm talking to you right now. Duh. But anyway, check out my short with Valentine the dog and the red words that says, huh, or what. And anyway, give it a like, give it a comment, watch the video once or twice, help the algorithm, because that video, sometimes the algorithm slams me down, man. You guys are so cool. Like, I get 10 subscribers, but then YouTube is like, oh man, this guy David, he's doing really good. Let's stop him and let's try and suppress him and let's bring him down. And then I post a short and it gets like 20 views or 30 views or 40 views. So I need you guys to fight back the algorithm and lift me back up. So Evan, Moon, Jocelyn, if you guys could do that for me, that'd be a big help. And send me some hearts and send me some little celebration cones and send me some little laughter emojis too. Screw it. Might as well. I was going to run a poll today, but it looked like I was going to run a poll on live, but they upgraded the buttons here. I see an add button too, and I never seen it before. I can like share stuff live to Snapchat, which is weird because I never seen that before. You saw some shorts. You need to start jogging. You need to start jogging? Is that a fat joke? Are you trying to say I'm fat? Right now I weigh like 175 pounds. I'm 5'10". I do got a little bit of fat on my belly though, not gonna lie. It's from all the sugar I was eating. Because I live in a town where like sugary food is really cheap, but a salad is like $25. So everybody in my town is like pretty much fat because we keep eating cheap, tasty food. I can't believe you said that, Evan. I need to start jogging now. My biceps are pretty ripped, though. I'm not gonna lie, though. I got a lot of veins on my biceps. You can even see a little bit of veins on my wrists, but it's kind of a potato stream because I have crappy lighting, eh? But what are you gonna do? Dude, 32. Yeah, so what? I'm 32, so what? Man, to see me. You gotta jog. Yeah, heart health and that, eh? You know what, you guys? Maybe I should post on my community what I used to look like whenever I was 25, 26 years old. Would you guys like to see how I looked when I was 25, 26 years old? Like flexing my muscles and all that kind of stuff. Man, that was some of the funnest times in my life, like how my body looked or whatever, because I was so fresh. My body was just so fresh. And my body just had sinew, muscles, and oh, it's awesome, dude. I can't even explain it. I'm also on Instagram. I'm for David Duffy too. I got some photos of me flexing my muscles there. You're 46 and you jog, right on, bro. I pretty much do hypertrophy training only. But I'm gonna header you guys because my chicken's about to burn. Seriously, you guys, I think it might have actually burned because I never 350 covered for an hour and a half is way long, dude. So I'll see you guys on the next video, okay? Like, subscribe, tell your friends about me.